to Off the Cuff. I'm Adam Banks. Thank you for listening to the show. Nelly is with me in the studio. Nelly, how are you?
I'm good, Adam. How are you? Hey, everybody.
I'm doing very, very well. There's a lot been going on in the world, Nelly. Something sad. Joe Biden's son died of brain cancer. That's pretty sad.
Yeah, I saw that today on the news. It was very sad. And I had heard that he had it, but I guess I'd forgotten about it, and it was just sad.
Yeah, so prayers go out to the Biden family.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
something exciting.
the president did their eulogy.
That's pretty cool. There's something exciting. American Pharoah won.
Oh, that was my favorite
Triple
thing.
Crown, yes.
That was my absolute favorite. My little granddaughter and I watched it yesterday, and we just yelled and jumped and screamed, and we had a good time.
So,
she'd say, "Go American Pharoah!"
So was American Pharoah raised here in Kentucky?
No.
No?
New Jersey.
New Jersey? No, it was born in New Jersey, but raised here at Keeneland, right?
No, they sold it.
So what's the big deal? Why is everybody making such a big deal out of it here in Kentucky?
Because they sent him to Bob Babbitt.
Who's that?
What's his name?
I don't have any idea. So
The-
why is
the-
people
the-
making a big deal out of it?
Because he was trained here.
That's what
in
I was...
Kentucky.
Yeah, he was trained here.
But he didn't grow up here.
Well, what matters is he was trained here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how he learned how to become...
And I don't know. I don't know where the people
American
lived that owned
Pharoah.
him, but I believe they were from India. I believe
Yeah, was his odds like pretty good at winning? Yeah,
3-5.
that's pretty decent.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
that's really good. So nobody really won
after
any
the-
money on him if they bet straight up because he was clearly the favorite.
right.
I mean, he was a safe bet to go one. You
Well,
maybe could have
depended on
doubled
how much
your
money
bet.
you bet.
Yeah, it depends. The Derby and the Triple Crown and what was that race what was it they just now raced? What was it called? That he won
Belmont.
The Belmont, yeah. Those horse races are so prestigious and people pay so much money to go see them, so they have so much money to bet. You know, it's just interesting.
You know, when we have a horse race, they always sing "My Old Kentucky Home."
Yeah.
And the Belmont, they play New York.
Oh, do they? Because it's in Belmont, New York?
Uh-huh.
That's pretty cool. I like
But
that
it just
song.
sounds so different, you know.
I do like that song. Well, Nelly, I went to Thursday Night Live. Thursday Night Live is a really cool place here in Lexington to go because it's a time, like, it starts at 4 o'clock and it ends at 9. And it's outside and all the bars come downstairs and they bring, like, outside beverages out there for people to drink. Mixed drinks, beer, they have, soda pop. They have everything out there. And it's just a fun time. A lot of people like to go there. You see it all there. I mean, you see people ages from 18 college students to 65, people and working class people. You ought to go down there sometime. It's really fun. And I went down there and saw, everybody from lawyers to doctors to dentists to radio personalities. I saw them all. But they had like a booth that a radio show was like out there playing music. And I was sitting there thinking, why don't we do a podcast if we get on this radio station? Hopefully it still could happen. And go to Lexington and broadcast out of Thursday Night Live. Would you be interested? We'll get us a fan because I know you don't like sitting out in the heat. If we got a tent,
Yeah.
would you like that? What do you think?
I wouldn't want no tent. No, just maybe a top.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have flaps you could let down if it rained or something, but...
Yeah. Yeah, and we have to have like a table so we can sit down and have our like headphones on.
Yeah.
So we can hear. Would you be interested in doing it?
Well, yeah.
What about if it come over the speakers?
What if it did?
Would you care?
I don't care.
You don't really care? So you don't care if people in Lexington hear the voice of Nelly Walker Gibson?
No, I'm sure there's some that do now.
There are. I mean, it's just crazy. Listen, did I tell you that when I was at Thursday Night Live, this guy he saw me and he's like, I know you from somewhere. And I was like, do you? He goes, yeah, do you do a podcast? And I said, yeah, but how do you recognize me? He says, your Facebook. Apparently, my Facebook is linked to the podcast Facebook account. So he says he listens to it and he says, it's good, man. He's like, you really do good. And I was like, oh, he said, it's funny. And they went and they wanted to know how to like the page so they could get more updates about the episode. So I went on there and I liked the page from their Facebook account. So it's pretty cool, but like some of them worked at the prison. The warden listens to, it's a female, the assistant warden. She listens to our podcast. So apparently the whole prison listens to it. So we have prisoners too listening to Off the Cuff. You appreciate it. So shout out to you prisoners out there. I know that some of you guys are in there, you're doing your time, but you're doing your time. And that's what matters. So, we appreciate you listening. But Nelly, there's also been other stuff going on out there in the world. Of course, we got the Caitlyn Jenner. She has been taking pictures, and her show premieres in late July. Yeah, and everybody seems to be pretty much on board with this news. Like, everybody loves it. Ratings are outrageous. What you say?
Yeah.
It is.
Yes. And plus Kim's pregnant again.
Yeah, she's pregnant. Kanye's bringing another bringing another baby into the world, which is, he just...
I can't believe they bring that baby north.
Well...
She'll be pissed off when she gets big.
Well, it is Hollywood, so who knows?
Now they've got some name Apple and everything else.
Yeah, the weather in Lexington's been nice. Yeah, it's been
awful hot today, though.
I want to go down...
It's so humid.
I want to go down to the Pooo.
Well, we'll have to go to the Pooo.
Last time I texted you to go to the pool, you're never home anymore. So I don't know where you go or who you're with. You're never home anyway. Or what you do. I'm always home. So, I mean, I try to hang out with her all the time. I wanted to go down to the pool with her. She wasn't home. So I don't know who she's with.
Where'd you been for the last 3 days, though, before that?
I don't know. You got you a man, you ain't telling me about it.
Oh, what?
Yes,
whatever.
Yes.
Thank you, but no, I don't.
You went to Herschel's the other night, and...
I was there for 10 minutes.
No, not Herschel's. You went to Louisville the other night.
I went for the weekend and moved, Adam.
Well...
You see, I still got bruises from it. Shit. I couldn't move for 3 days after it.
I don't know. Would you tell me if you did?
Adam, I would, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
It's not a desire of mine at this point in my life.
Yeah, you're just kind of not interested.
I just don't want to.
Just not even like a friend, a partner, or nothing. You're just happy
I do just fine. All by my own and with my friends.
All that matters at the end of the day is that you're happy. That's all that matters.
I had Kenna yesterday and last night and had a ball with her.
Because you have to wake up every day and look at yourself.
That's right.
Every day in the mirror. You have to go to bed with yourself, wake up with yourself. Throughout the day, you're with yourself.
That's why I don't know how some people can do it.
You want to be happy. So if you're not happy, you need to... If you see a problem in a situation, you got to fix it. You got to fix it.
Okay.
So... Nelly sometimes forgets that the radio's still going because the light goes off in the studio where it says on air. And she forgets. So you're about to say something. What was it?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you pointed your finger. You got to whisper it over the air.
I don't know.
And move your lips.
I don't know what it was.
Smack them.
But anyway.
What else has been going on?
That's about all I know.
That really is.
Think. Them murderers escaped that New York prison. Oh, Lord.
Oh, my gosh. Where are they going to go?
They don't know if they went to Canada or Mexico.
Where are they going to go?
Who knows?
I mean...
They both were in there for a long time.
Oh, wow. How do you escape from prison?
The first guy, they said, beat somebody to death.
How do you escape from prison?
Honey, you should have seen it. You've got to watch it. You got to watch the news because I'm telling you,
Do they have it on YouTube?
Yeah, they don't know where they got these tools. They had drills and drilled through and sawed and all kinds of stuff through metal and they had to have, to me, I would think they would have had to have a blueprint.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy. Well, listen to this little update on the, do you remember me telling you about me submitting my stuff to Kentucky Sports Radio to do the radio show?
Yeah.
Well, to be a guest host. Well, they said that they're going to wait until August to really, give them time to listen to it and pick a host. So that's still in the works. So that's that. Something that happened to me the other day, I was going to tell you guys about it. Nelly, you know. So, been in this conversation with this general manager at a radio station who manages 8 radio stations, who was interested in possibly putting Off the Cuff on the air. Well, he wanted... I had someone call on my behalf to talk to him, and he said, well, tell Adam to email me a 30-minute clip of some of his audio. So I went together, worked really hard, put together a 30-minute clip. It ended up being 36 minutes, a 36-minute clip of some of my best clips on Off the Cuff. So there was, some of my sports shows. There was my Dave Baker show. We talked about the Derby on one of the shows, all kinds of stuff. Well, it was excellent. Solid, crisp. Sent it to him. He said he couldn't open it because the file was too big. So I tried to send it to him again a different way, and I accidentally sent him the wrong file. And I opened the file to see what I sent him, hit play, and let me tell you something. It was
our very first podcast.
It was our second podcast that we ever did. And I was so embarrassed. I couldn't believe it. It was so embarrassing. It was something that I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It was episode number 2, so check it out. But ladies and gentlemen,
really bad people.
I want to thank you for listening to the show. Nelly, it's always a pleasure having you on.
Thanks, Adam. Enjoyed being here.
Always enjoy you being with us, too.
Have a good one, people.
We'll see you, ladies and gentlemen.
Would you